C'est trop smart. Ouais, je vois tout le monde. Ouais, regarde aussi. Je vais voir si je peux le faire, mais j'ai un doute.
Good. The rain has stopped. Any longer, my books would have gotten wet. Time to act.
Est-ce que je peux craft des armes ou pas? Ouais, c'est pas au fond de ma vie. Ouais, quoi, regarde, je les ai déjà faites, mes quotidiens. J'évite de faire ça. C'est que du blabla à l'heure actuelle. Comme ça me fait 60 primogènes en plus.
International means there's gonna be people from all over Tibet taking part. Sounds like fun! We should check it out if we have time. Wow! So many tents! Paimon's never seen dragons find this busy before. Hey there, Amber!
Honorary Knight, Paimon! Sorry, I was chatting away. Oh, I was just discussing
Nope.
Oh, désolé, je perds sur les blabla.
Well, you've come to the right...
Hello, Honorary Knight. And you must be Paimon. Field Officer Hines, First Company. Knights of Favonius. The contest hasn't kicked off yet. So, speaking of which, take these. We reserved a couple of VIP tickets for you. You're welcome.
You mentioned an organizing committee.
Yup, more specifically, Hines and I are in charge of registering, so
Ça
any
pas trop
problems,
dangereux.
just come find us.
This is the biggest contest of its kind we've ever had.
Oh, Natlan? If we're thinking of the same team, there's this one contestant with pink hair and a really impressive pair of
Elle aussi, elle me
Also,
plairait,
she
elle.
has a huge appetite. A lot of the staff really enjoy dining with her. The way she relishes... Then there's the girl with
C'est
the
la prochaine
stripy
bannière, en
yellow
plus.
and black tail. It's so fluffy and cute. But she seems super cool, though.
Mais bon, ça me fait chier parce que je voulais organiser
no
pour Columbina.
way. Well, if you want to find them, their team's camp is over there. Their tent... Honestly, it's a really cool camp in general. Plus, they brought a whole...
Paimon sees it! We'll go check it out later.
Great. Oh, and when you do, any chance you could borrow one of their team's always talking about the
Sure, no problem. Hello. Are Marissa and she alone in her?
Ah, so you're looking for the...
Traveler? Don't even go there. Please. However much I want to finish my thesis, I'm only human. Right now, I feel completely defeated by it. It's knocked me to the ground, and I'm just gonna lie here until I'm ready to get up and face it again. Until then, I'm begging you, please, please don't bring up my...
Wow! We've run into so many people we know already. What a small world! Since we all know Marissa and Shilonen, that makes things a lot easier. We heard they're taking part in the cross-country contest, so we thought we'd come say hi.
They're not here right now. But if you're not in a hurry...
Sounds good. Your tents are really... Oh, yeah. A friend... Which series of you...
Comics?
Intensity draws...
You approach us humbly in...
And I. Tangi, the series you speak of is a...
But what is a Soulblazer, I hear you ask? And what kind of organization is the Legion of Soulblazers? Igong, answer me this. What...
Answer you I shall. Tenet the Second. I pledge...
We the Legion swear...
Through pain and defeat, I shall never fear.
Also, it may interest you to know that those two tenets are...
Honestly? No.
This is a failure of immeasurable...
You'd better stop lighting fires in people's hearts, or you'll burn them to a crisp.
Vice Captain! Thank goodness you're back. Listen, we have a situation.
It's okay, I don't need all that. The look on the Traveler and Paimon's faces? Let me guess. All right. They probably hit you with... Also, every time...
Oh.
Well, beats me. But I'm pretty sure Alrani doesn't even know why they're here.
Because we are Soulblazers.
Yeah, something like... But more to the point, though, it was... And after much consideration... And that's how the Legion of...
Absolutely! I made sure to bring a few... Who's your friend? Where are they?
She's actually on the organizing
Ouais,
committee.
reconnu.
Oh.
Là, je suis en train de faire l'événement, je sais pas quoi, pour avoir 60
Perfect.
primogènes.
Thanks, you
Toujours ça de
two.
prix.
Oh, and Traveler, you still want to say hi to Varessa? She's over at the training grounds. Yeah, guess mine... Varessa and Minnie are training together. They've been at it all
C'est
day.
ça qu'on a trouvé de montrer. C'est ce truc-là, là. Mais c'est juste du blabla et après ça donne les 60 primogènes.
But it
Ça va.
is freezing out
Je
here.
le fais vite fait et après il
So
faudrait que je
it's
fasse
time to
l'événement
call it.
de Colombina pour avoir les 500 primogènes d'un coup. Je l'ai commencé mais en fait j'ai des quêtes qui sont... J'ai des chapitres qui sont pas finis, alors faut que je les fasse. Mais c'est super long. Je l'ai fait sur un de mes comptes, ça m'a pris la journée entière. Mais je la veux trop, elle, c'est un truc de fou, mais je sais pas. Je sais pas ce que tu me conseillerais, toi, entre Colombina ou elle, que tu vas voir.
Wait, was that
Marissa, voilà, je cherchais son nom.
Paimon, Traveler? I've
Je sais
missed
pas
you
c'est quoi
guys
ce
so
qui serait
much.
mieux pour moi, pour mon compte là, à l'heure actuelle.
So I'll...
Exactly. Their whole conversation was like a...
If it were me, I would have started...
That doesn't
Parce que
exactly welcome
Marissa, elle
people,
arrive dans 4...
especially not when they see
Ouais,
you
entre 4 et
hoisting
5 jours.
Minnie.
C'est la prochaine bannière en plus.
Yeah, I mean, we all kind of knew each other. I just got overexcited when I recognized Minnie.
Hold on. You two traveled here to get...
No, it's because I'm not a member of their fan club. Yeah, pretty good.
Et
She's
Colombina, ce
eating,
sera pas
getting
avant
enough
le mois
sleep,
de...
and
Ouais,
doing well
le
in
2
her
ou 3
studies.
janvier.
Napeka's always
C'est-à-dire
telling
que je
me,
pourrais nous économiser
honestly,
pendant tout ce
she
temps.
made her
Mais bon.
sound more like a mom than a... Anyway, when Napeka... But she's
Si je,
in no
si je
condition
perds
for
encore les
extreme
50-50
sports.
sur Marissa, si je le fais, ça sert pas à grand
And I've
chose.
been preparing to go traveling for a while, and...
Uh-huh. And before I knew it,
Well, yeah.
You were the obvious choice.
You could also argue that the person who is anyway, I'm mostly here to buy souvenirs for Nepeka.
Merch!
Oh, okay, merch, I guess. What's with that look for?
No, nothing's wrong. The thought of Shilona in the that's a pretty long list.
Oh, no, she'd... But, based on what I know...
Oh, definitely! Nepeka...
Oh, close enough. I mean, we are...
That makes 4 sets, right? Good. Minnie, I'd like to introduce you to the Traveler in Paimon.
Wait. Blonde hair... Fly. Wow. I can't believe I get to meet you in person. Apparently, you go for... Do you mind if I...
Wow. Oh, you have no idea.
You know how much I've all...
You totally should.
It's just, if the honorary knight's journey is anything to go by...
The Traveler sets a so stay strong and soldier...
You're right. If nothing else...
A deal with your parents?
Oh...
You'll be fine. You can never know for sure how it'll go. That being said, you can't forget to have fun.
You're right. Still...
Alrighty.
Sure.
Enough.
But I'm fine.
Your stomach begs to differ.
Yep. You gotta eat hard to...
It's true. Diet isn't as...
Really?
I'm not too sure. But you can never... I think... Start with a...
What?
Yup. Open your mind and...
Et une fois que je retourne au carton, c'est fini.
Oh, we're almost back at the camp. After what Shilonen was saying earlier, let me give this to you before I forget. Here, the Soul Blazer Saga Volume 2. I figured other people might want to read it, so I made... Unfortunately, it looks like I somehow forgot. Anyway, take a look in your free time, see what you think. I really hope you like it. It would be all right.
Whatever happened to the best defense is a good offense. Wanjiru, what are we waiting for?
Patience, Fietena. Timing is everything. Our victory depends on it.
There he is! Wanjiru is right. This is your first lesson, Fietena. How to decide when the moment is right. The leader of this horde of monsters has now shown himself. Defeating him is the key to turning the tide. Now the real battle can begin. Fietena, are you ready? This is what we've been waiting for. Come on!
Wanjiru tells me this is Fietena's first battle.
If she gets scared, she can hide behind us.
You guys are underestimating her.
Quit joking around, guys. Yes, this is my first battle, but I'll make it one to remember. Pyro Archon will face down the leader while we mop up the minions. That's the plan, right? There's no backing out now. Let's do this!
Why did it have to end there? Fietena and her buddies fought in a Let's go meet up with Baressa and her team when we get the chance. We can ask them what happens in the next volume.
Allez, 60 primo. 30, excusez-moi. Je suis à 2700. On va refaire l'événement de On va faire cet événement-là. On va essayer de finir. Parce que j'en ai encore beaucoup à faire.
The sunshine will eventually illuminate every hidden corner.
C'est quoi?
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. But the Reikir of Solnari...
It seems we have done something. I'm sorry.
He said that this world means nothing. If his objective had been revenge alone...
Is there, still time for me to just kidding! Just... So my cannon, my pride and... That's right! And it still works on normal wild...
Flint's, we'll need you to attend to the...
My thanks.
Had you been willing to show...
You mean, you're being promoted? Was Paimon the only one who...
Well... There's a
Ouais,
certain
désolé, je laisse pas
gentleman...
les conversations, j'essaie de les passer plus rapidement.
This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course. Slowly, I have achieved too little. I must do better. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the way every shadow born of the light.
Oh, poor guy.
Salut aux personnes qui arrivent sur le live.
I've heard that one too. Is that so? Well, you're right. But we will pursue him to the last. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them.
Oh, what are you two talking? Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these fights. Lightbearer, with your blood, you, even as we hurry on, until it closes its eye, thank you for everything.
Hey, it's the Wanatar! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
Ça me fait la tête. Tu vas la chercher au-dessus. Tu vas douiller. Non, Larzen, je fais la quête pour... comment ça s'appelle? Pour le Konubina, pour avoir les 500 primogènes.
What are you doing here?
Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
Yeah.
Sinon après je peux te montrer la carte, tu verras qu'elle est bien découverte la carte aussi.
Well, it's good to come out.
However, is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that...
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps? I could not gain any insight into now that he has donned this, but that power of his, I cannot say, perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation. I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers...
Tu parles bien sûr en question d'exploration.
Interesting. You followed me this far.
Haha! Right! Right you are. I forgot to the name's Var...
parce que sinon, tu seras... Attends, je me suis trompé. C'est tombé. Parce que si tu regardes en exploration... Ouais, non, c'est vraiment peu aussi. Oui, je sais, parce que de base, je fais pas trop les quêtes, mais là, je me mis à fond pour les 500 primo. Parce que de base, je me fie dans le livre, en fait, que tu as pour... Je me fie là-dedans, en fait, pour faire les quêtes de base. Attends, je me fais. Je vais là, je vais dans mission. Attention, c'est ça, mission? Non, c'est pas. C'est dans guide, et je suis le guide, en fait, à chaque fois. Et en fait, il te les met pas dans l'ordre, en fait. C'est peut-être pour ça qu'il me perd aussi beaucoup.
Oh, it's been a few days since we said bye to the others and still no news. If only he was...
Hello! You must be the traveler. Mr. Flynn's has...
The Wild Hunt? Oh, uh-oh, come on, let's go!
Ouais, je pense même plus, à mon avis. Après, je sais pas. Parce que je sais, sur l'autre compte où j'étais tout à l'heure, en fait, ben, j'ai mis plus que ça. J'ai mis la journée complète sur mon compte à tous les faire.
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole area feels like a...
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable.
He's not seriously
Écoute, je m'en doute bien.
We've all been on
C'est chiant,
high
leur
alert since
cinématique,
we
ils sont
split
trop
up a
longues.
few days back, expecting Rerir to... But it's like he just vanished into thin air. That is, until this...
And we're sure that... Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our...
There wasn't a shred
La
of
quête
sanity
4, c'est
left.
avec Colombina, je l'ai déjà faite, franchement, ça va, ça c'est rapide. Et avec la foire,
Last
ça à la
time
fin,
we
franchement,
fought,
c'est
we were
rapide.
already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point unless...
Je crois que je l'ai pas encore fait de Fontaine, donc moi, je sais
The
pas.
other thing is, how does someone who's complete...
Beats me.
Moi,
According
j'ai bien
to
aimé la
certain
foire avec
medical
Colombina,
studies,
c'était drôle.
insanity does not always entail a complete...
Bah, l'acte 4 de celle-là, en fait.
There are many on him besides his name.
Exactly. I'd be willing to bet that even if we
Parce que tout ce
gathered
que je fais là,
together
je l'ai déjà
every
fait sur mon
scrap of
compte
intel in
où j'étais tout à
Nodcry,
l'heure.
we still wouldn't find more.
So, if we do not... Last time we had... Paimon...
Well, I do have a little hunch. Somewhere like the Eye of Krati.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis.
I agree, we should split up.
Wait, why he see...
If I recall correctly,
That's right. Yes.
Il y a trop de blabla dans le jeu.
Splitting up's
Et
always
franchement,
gonna
c'est
be
un jeu que j'adore.
risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right? And if we do run into
That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting. Run like the...
didn't you say the third rule was go with the...
I don't know. Did I? Anyway, whatever.
agreed. If anyone...
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Anefa, let's go.
Any leads?
Nope. Diddly. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second.
So, you guys didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word
Après, les gens,
either.
si vous voulez qu'on fasse un truc ensemble, dites-le. Hein. Moi, j'arrête de faire la quête et on joue ensemble, hein, si vous préférez.
He's been biding his time for a while.
No,
All we can do now... Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean it, I swear!
No. Silver Moon Hall! The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Let's get over there, quick!
Si vous préférez qu'on joue ensemble, dites-moi-le.
Why is he attacking the damsel elect? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now, you shall plunge into darkness. Thalindus, soon, I will find a way.
Watch out!
Find them. Even if it means turning this place to ashes.
That was too close!
We barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by convention.
I have a question. When me and Anetha showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her. We weren't there for the whole thing.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started.
Kutar, can you shed any light on this?
Kutar. Cross-checking database.
Wait, she's the moon god?
There are many reasons why I've never met that person. Why he holds me in
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. It is also possible, but right now, devising a counter-strategy.
A counter-strategy? We don't stand a chance against an ed. Surely our only option. No, I can't say.
Running is our own.
Huh?
You seem surprised.
Well, I mean...
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time.
Wait, what?
Doesn't that make sense? A coyote doesn't stop. What is it, Lau? The Frost Moon Scions have...
We can't just roll over and let it...
Yeah. We can't just... Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there.
If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk.
Rira's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no.
But.
Kutar, I know why you left. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change. After much reflection, any relationship based on need, you were born here.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. Very well then.
Both times you saved us, we were
It is. But I find rejected by the world. My power is dwindling.
What do you mean, rejected?
The 3 moons belonged to the ancient bygone era. The 3 moons are not one and the same. As yet moonlight, but this method of
It's the wild hunt! Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation.
See how those wild hunt creatures are running away.
Then what are we waiting for?
For the everlasting forest.
Be silent.
They just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
Rear's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them! And this time, we can't fall back on Kutar's house to escape! If this goes on much longer.
Ultimatum protocol. Defensive mode engaged.
Forest, protect us.
Ah ok d'accord, tu vas dire le personnage ou pas encore? C'est pas possible de faire ça. Parce que j'hésite entre voir ça avec mon humain, c'est encore plus simple. Je vais dépenser mes fonds.
Installation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol. Accelerate.
With one heart, breathe.
Close your eyes. The long sleep fast.
Preparing for dust up. Defensive mode engaged.
By the frost mana.
Faut voir que c'est des persos test, hein, parce que même moi je ferais parfois autant de dégâts que les miens.
What's the matter?
Uncle Varka! You're back from Amsvartnir? Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of the Night?
We could save the intros.
Oh, is that what?
That's the one. Come on, move!
Wow! Where are we? This is so well hidden.
Well, that goes without saying. AKA the black market of intel. No matter what faction you're with, it has an expeditionary force. Anyway, where were we? Allow me to introduce myself.
You look way younger than Paimon expected.
Well, definitely feeling some of that back pain today.
Another?
Yep. He wasn't near. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by...
Is
maybe I'm part of the equation, but
Note to self. Uncle.
guess it's my turn to ask questions now.
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this wild hunt activity not... Oh, that's a lot to take in.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka.
Coucou, monsieur.
You stood with us against the
Monsieur Gen.
wild hunt and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then...
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't... But now that a new variable has come into play...
A new variable? You mean...
J'espère que tu vas
Who
bien.
else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entire... That said, while I know was explaining everything just now...
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, I don't know who or what could pull some...
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log. A Nodcrian Ratnik's Field
Ah, c'est
Journal.
l'essentiel alors, si tout va bien.
Oh. No.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do... Still, it's safest to assume they won't be... Your intel also
Ça parle
explains something
trop.
else, but once we looked into it, it turned out to be... I doubt it's by chance that
Parce
he
qu'après, une
happened to
touche
make
pour
his
passer tout
comeback
ça.
while my attention was
Ce serait largement
diverted.
plus rapide. Hein.
And from everything you told me... But is it even... The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari... Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So... what...
Right now, first, to my knowledge...
What if there was a...
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world.
On perd plus de temps dans les cinématiques que dans le jeu.
Hold on. Are you suggesting...
The iridescent...
That's right.
The 3 moons...
According to my
I know a way. Yes.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't...
Then that's settled. Next up, as you saw for yourselves, when people's obsessions often... The Wild Hunt is plagued...
It's true. We still... If Kutar hadn't given up...
But where would we even start?
Oh? That's a rather hasty
Ça a été une
conclusion
ça
for
va là,
someone
il-
who's so
Dis-moi plutôt
painstakingly
bonsoir.
meticulous.
Ah, she heard me.
Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal.
Since his failed ambush, we can't do this without the cure...
Wait a sec. Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help?
Allow me to introduce...
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis. On behalf of the Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you all the best of luck.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
Why should I get involved? What could possibly be in it for me?
What if we told you we can't do this without you?
Oh? Then I'd say, you'd better make it worth my while. I don't work for free.
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again, you and I have always been polar opposites in this regard. So I can't exactly say If you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission. Sound fair?
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a Moonchanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning...
Boss, just things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. I'd be gone for good, boss. If there's any way we can make this work, I'd really like to help her. Please? I'm begging you!
This is why I'm always telling you never accept. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well. Yeah, Flynn's. That fragment that Rerir was after. Do you still have it on you?
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you actually have some lead?
Shh. This is top secret information.
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. Plus, I know we can count on you. So we'll leave the intel gathering in your hands. And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to distract him. We need time to make our move, so someone will have to stall him. I'm in for this part, no matter what. Anyone coming with?
Count me in too.
Come off it, you two. Quit playing heroes. I'm way ahead of you here. Enough did a scan of the moon goddess's Kubaki. Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across Nagcry. So as long as the rest of you keep moving, he won't catch—
I like it. Genius idea.
No biggie.
All right then. We'll split into 3 teams. Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others.
Lady Damselette. Wait. And you two? What are you doing at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau? We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this, you're seriously pressing your luck. Don't blame us for doing what we have to.
Huh. You really think that's gonna scare us off?
We're not looking for any trouble. I just want to see Zandrone.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us? Out of consideration for our former ties and the crisis we're all up against, we'll let you leave in one piece. But don't even think about—
Let them in.
But...
Are you going to make me repeat that?
No, my lady.
Zandrone seems to be in a good mood.
Personne qui arrive sur le
Must be
live.
maintenance day.
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this
Ooh.
time? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and whatever
Sors aux personnes qui arrivent sur
miscalculations
le
I
live.
may or may not have made in the past. I haven't lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out for your sakes.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
What? Huh? You mean...
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the rooster and
Rerir is hunting me. Is that a no, then?
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent and sensitive guests who won't—
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
Who first, Rosaline? Now you? I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be—
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment. Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around, too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again. Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Polonia! Have Favronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move. Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so openly.
But that protection didn't come. I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power. It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different group of people, but I see the same greed in their eyes.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be enemies for real.
Guess that's our cue to leave.
Bonsoir aux personnes qui viennent de rejoindre.
That might be your plan, but it sounds like—
Huh? What do you mean?
Listen.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. Oh.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this.
Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself?
You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war. Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in the weapons system.
Ok, d'accord, Marianne.
Don't tell me what to do! Look, if you're leaving, make it quick. Or you'll just get in my way. There's a secret passage on the 2nd floor. Stare all you want, Columbina.
I know. But thank you anyway.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. all their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you. Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations. Let's see who comes out on top.
Bonsoir aux personnes qui arrivent sur le live.
Maya, get him!
Since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this once and for all.
She's not here. Where did she go?
Hey, over here!
Curse it. Moon. Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
So this is your method for investigating Rarir's past. It almost looks like some kind of ceremony.
Good deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frostmoon Scions.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon. But it's actually kinda nice. Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set. When do we begin?
Whenever we wish. But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well. I've never faced Rarir myself, but from what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine. I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets. So what are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
Once I take a job, there's no back. And also how to make sure I come out of this alive. Death is the one thing we...
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rarir, there's no such thing. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day. Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me. The sooner the better.
Eh? Find who?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced...
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly what I need. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
0 personnes qui arrivent sur le live.
I genuinely can't run any further.
Hey, aren't you?
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for...
Dori Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
If you want to make it big in Nodcry, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that it was back when I first arrived in Nodcry. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki and fainted. And when you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a life-or-death situation. I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20%, plus any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangamabe is nothing. So, let me guess, you've run into some trouble? I've got everything you could possibly need, and the more you buy, the more you'll save.
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for? A jetpack fresh from the Academia's labs? An ancient suit of armor dredged up from the bottom of the sea? At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive, it must be pretty serious.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Is that so?
Je sais pas, moi je l'ai,
Then
mais
we
je la joue
really
pas.
are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
You're
a powerful woman, make no mistake. If you're willing to wait, I can ask.
Then let me put it another way.
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No.
Let's just say favors are the worst.
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 mora. Deal?
Deal.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye. So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound. Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past. I made it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Must be Conrian. Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Solnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings. Unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Unlikely. It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
Hi, Rivier. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'll test it out. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin.
They didn't sign their name.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindus was tied up with something and couldn't make it. Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other... But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
The Lindis. That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
Grain imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive. Seriously, why would you even eat something like that? I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy.
Grain has to be imported. That would explain... They even use alchemically modified...
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what... He really is a professional. No wonder he... Despite what he's become... Did Rerir rip it out himself?
Before I met you, I was convinced that the burial place of a fallen... It was you who helped...
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that? The burial place of a fallen moon.
Rerir! Dane! Oh, and, Vediflin here? What a surprise to see you here, sir.
Hello there, Rerir. He doesn't get that much free time. So, what are... Hey, come on, don't... I just didn't expect you...
Yeah.
So...
Sure.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. A member of the king...
Of course he does.
Me? Same old, nothing much to... What's up, Ved? It's nothing.
Vediflin, Daneslif's elder brother. And yet, despite the gulf between us, does he even know me? Why did he react so strongly?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. Perfectly normal. No different from... As frightening as this monster is in the...
Felindis? You're back early?
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been? Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Vediflin showed up today, too. You know, Daneslif's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vediflin. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Daneslif mention that I'd recently proposed, and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? You could be such a child sometimes, Revier. We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about us? I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Revier. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
So, you do remember. Tell me then. What's your answer?
Like I said, I need some...
All right. Take your time. Nobodies. Can someone... Meanwhile, every idea the opposition tried to... A man can have 1,000... What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Thelindis? It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon nobodies like us. But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revere. I can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of that frown.
You're right, Thelindis. I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time, all right?
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rarier was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Venster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. People in the intelligence trade rarely do. Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work? Let's dig a little deeper.
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Rayhir of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 67 accomplices.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Khaenri'ah, has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead to romanticize.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. Many of its secrets remain unsolved.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has...
Your concerns are not unfounded. Take care, Rayhir of Solnar.
Thanks, Thorkel. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to... But that's exactly why the Moonlit Dynasties are a thing of the past. Could that be why Vedalfnir... I have to get a clear answer from it.
Rarier seems to be Vedalfnir, and I've investigated this. Should I try
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Rarier. You're in for it. Big time.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am? Could I...
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch, if you would.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty.
For someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying. It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Ray here of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rarier, and he claims to be one of the King's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely he must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because...
How strange. Rarier couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much
longer. So that was your do?
Any more questions and I'll...
I had no... I gotta admit though...
I'm just as curious as you are. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. Especially the group.
If you're worried about them.
If I know boss...
Ça, je pense que ça va. Je pense que j'arrête le live là pour ce soir. Et bonne soirée à tous. Ceux-là qui veulent le Discord, ben non. Il est en haut là, épinglé. Comme ça, ben, on continuera à parler sur Discord si vous voulez. Allez, bonne soirée à tous.